It's good for the return of Division 2 West.
But I tell you, I have been waiting for the start of the season for a bloody long time.
Me too, it burdened me when I couldn't. Maybe turn my device real quick. Yeah, so currently we're on streaming soon and like that. So ETA 3 minutes until we actually bring it in. So
Yep.
currently we're just watching the practice. So we're in the Netherlands. We're in the so can we call it the Dutch Grand Prix?
I reckon so. Yeah, of course, Dutch.
Because well, first of all, it's the only Dutch track. It
Love track.
is.
I think it's been the season opener since season 5. I think so. It's
Mm-hmm.
always a big track, always a track with the most competition. So should see some really good races out there. Oh wow, well 2 minutes until qualifying. At the minute, Leopard is quickest by half a second, 34.3. That is I think for
Oh yeah.
D2, that is a really, really good lap time.
Oh, Ben, just be aware Pifting is in the commentary booth because he's streaming. So
Yep.
what makes this a little bit weird is that this is for over like when they had Division 2 merged like together before they re-separated it due to insufficient amount of people like that.
Yep.
ETA 1 minute. Actually, technically, it is now. Yep, 30 seconds. Okay.
All right, I think we have about 30 seconds until we start.
20.
20 seconds, getting closer. Yeah, Sussy just said, yeah, the last guy on the track at the minute, the San CRP1. After that, we're gonna start. Gonna get underway for hopefully what seems to be a really good race. All right, we are starting.
All right, all right. Radio check. Mic check.
My check.
To welcome to the FRL Division 2 West. Yes, I can say it now. Division 2 West is back, including East that will be coming on in later tomorrow for me at least.
Yeah.
But we are in the Netherlands. I'm Baskar 101, your play-by-play commentator. And who's with me is Ben. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Looking forward to the great race that we have ahead of us.
Exactly. Just be aware. Uh, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, so let's just let you know is that I'm currently, going to be a very rusty. But once we get through, we're gonna have a fun time. That's all we're here for, and we're getting ready for a brilliant race for Division 2 West. Let's talk all about it.
Well, at the minute, from what I can see, I counted I think around five rookies this race, maybe more if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of fresh faces for this race. A lot of pace, I think, in these rookies. Haven't really seen them perform, but maybe they can contend for podiums, top fives. Should make some interesting battles.
Well, most definitely, for sure. Of course, we are in. Let me get the track info real quick. Well, the track info that I can get at the moment. Uh, is it at news? Oh, league information. Here we go. So we are actually at Track International. We're in the Netherlands. This is the Dutch Grand Prix, pretty much. Do you know a decent bit about it for yourself, Ben?
Well, I do. I drove here not too long ago. I think 4 hours ago. In the D1 race. This track has lots of technical corners, such as the flat-out bit in sector 3 requires you to have a perfect line, not to go wide. The snail, which DSF is currently going into, very technical part of the track, has to brake at the right time, tip it in, and exit the snail. Completely perfect. Good job by DSF. So yeah, lots of straights on the track, and not a lot of chance in comparison to other tracks for slipstream, which makes it so drivers have to really, really focus on their cornering. Makes it very tricky.
Exactly. I'm currently seeing right now is different varieties of pilots going into purple in sector 1 and sector 2. Currently, it's kind of contested right now. Currently, Quattrus is fastest on sector 1, but I'm gonna butcher this name. Don't take this personally. Gale Loops?
Gale Loops? I think so.
He's fastest in sector 2 right now.
See, I like this guy. He's using the same driver number as me, which is why I think he's going to be on pole.
Oh, Quattrus is in fastest in sector 2, purple in sector 1 and sector 2.
First lap coming. I think it's Milk, yep. And quickly followed by Gay Loops and Wolf. 34.8 at the minute, the benchmark. Obviously, we still have quick drivers like Quattrus rounding out the final corner, coming into the final straight. Very interesting to see what he can do.
Yeah, just one moment. Continue commentating, please.
And he comes down the straight. Quattrus, let's see where he can do. 2 purple sectors. 34.7. Must have lost a lot of time in the last sector. Loses out to Simcos, who takes the purple sector, stays P5. Very, very bunched up at the minute. Top 8, only 6/10 apart. Who's coming up next? So at the minute, I think all the current drivers have done their laps. Lots of drivers coming out of the start at the minute. We have Migs BR68 currently leading the pack on this lap. He is a new driver, hasn't shown their face before, so let's see what they can do.
Right now, currently, Quattrus is the fastest driver, 134.769. But right now, drivers are currently finding some improvements, seeing where they need to improve on, finding a little bit of technical areas that they can go into, probably make some improvements as obvious. Right now, Gus is heading back on track right now. So of course, he's going to start up with a warm-up lap, and then he will go pushing the car through once he's able to.
Yeah, as you say that, Leopardo does go purple in sector 1.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice, beating Quattrus. Obviously, Leo was the person who was half a second ahead of all the other drivers just before qualifying.
Exactly.
So maybe he can take the fight to Quattrus.
Oh, absolutely. Not even just that. Look at that livery. I mean, as a Ferrari fan, I really like this inspiration for sure. Right now he's doing pretty well. He's green on sector 2, but he's not purple. Can he still get the pole position?
See if we remember it. Quattrus 2, when he said it's like 2 purple sectors and green last, so this is where he lost a lot of time. Let's see if Leo can capitalize on that and go quickest. Let's see.
He's on the straight, heading towards the start-finish line.
Yes, of course.
And he
Absolutely.
does!
34.6.
Oh my goodness!
Sorry to cut in, but we do now have the last season's qualifying on your screen, from which you can see the quickest time is 34.5, which we are very close to beating now.
Oh, that's magnificent.
Now, the funny thing is, I think all of the drivers from that top 5 are actually not in this race. So that would have been DSF, Tony, JT, Jesper, and XR.
Actually,
None of-
DSF is here.
Oh, DSF is here. Really?
Yeah, he's in P5 right now.
Ah, yes. My mistake.
I don't see any other names that I know of, but I know that DSF is there. I recognize that name for sure.
Yeah. Currently representing the lovely Audi team. I absolutely love the livery, by the way.
That's not bad. Not
Oh,
bad.
it's great. I love it.
Of course, as a biased Ferrari fan, I do like the Mogus Master Bland team with a Ferrari-inspired livery. Probably looks like inspired by 2018.
Hmm.
Good. I mean, it's not a bad taste, especially that on the where usually the shark fin like that will be. You can see the Italian, like a little bit of the Italian flair, and I like that. That looks pretty nice. Currently, Leo, I'm just going to call him Leo in short, is still on pole position right now. By the way, Ava,
Yeah, we
actually,
completely missed that. 110 Very nice.
yeah, knock out Quattros off of P2. Quattros is now in P3. And I think he's going back on track now. Yes, Quattros is indeed going back on track. I think, of course, he's going to be starting up with a warm-up lap and then a hot lap shortly after. We will see him once he is on the start-finish line.
I'll tell you what, the top 10 really is close to the minute. Top 11 rather. 5-10 separating the 11 drivers.
Absolutely.
Let's see if anyone else can challenge Leo for pole on their final runs. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in qualifying.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, we are now in the minute and a half.
Oh, Leo goes purple.
Oh, indeed. Leo is indeed going purple. I think
But
his teammate's kind of helping, maybe. I don't know.
I think he got held
he
up by his
messed up.
teammate. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, what have you done? To be fair,
I told you dressed up like a Ferrari. Don't act like a Ferrari.
Oh, dear. Who knows what that could have been? It means Leo now has to watch as the other drivers complete their laps. Let's see. I think Kai currently on 2 green sec, coming towards the end of the lap. 11th place, 5 tenths down. Could be able to put himself up, maybe to the top 5. Good last corner.
Oh, most definitely. Right now, Leo is in pretty decently well positioned right now, but anything can happen. Right now, we're keeping an eyes on each sector. Quattros started his lap. Oh my goodness!
Hi, he's done it. Kai pulls out of the bag and goes pole with no purple sectors, beating last season's pole time.
Wow! Absolutely insane! From the Master Bland team. 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. But anything can change. Anything can change. I'm currently looking at Quattros. Oh no, Quattros is red.
He's red.
No improvement.
Speaking of no improvement, every single driver on the track currently is setting red first sectors. Doesn't look very promising.
Red and green, it's looking like Christmas, but not a pole position.
Let's see, coming up to the line currently is 14th place, San CRP 1, 2.7 seconds off. He stays 14th.
Oh my. Not a good day for him.
Rodney with the Audi Motorsports team coming up to line 9th place, going to 8th. Very nice, 8-9 for them.
Oh, DSF hit the wall.
DSF hit the wall, unlucky.
Oh my. We're not going to see any improvement. It's red it's mostly red. We're not gonna see any improvement from Quatris.
No, green
I mean,
doesn't put it back.
but it ain't good enough.
Right, and that is it for qualifying. So, it's a master plan 1-2. It's really what you love to see with Ava Flakies just sneaking into the top 3, taking the final qualifying point.
Now, the moment we all been waiting for. And that is the Grand Prix.
Second race of the season. Let's have a look at the tyres. Looks like we've got a bit of a mixture at the minute between medium, soft, and hards. As I say that, a majority of the grid has switched to hard. So
Wait, one of them is going into wets.
one of the no, it's fake and still Anyway,
And
lights
lights out, and away we go. The two master plans starting in 1 and 2, but you also have Lagua Racing D2 West. But then you got Quatris trying to climb his way into the position. You got the 2 reds of master plan trying to keep it well together. Lagua Racing, you got Quatris. A little bit of a crazy start. Everyone's all over the place right now. What do you think so far about it, Ben?
I'm currently keeping my eyes on Galoops at the minute. Currently, P5 purple had the purple sector 1, really gaining on the leaders at the minute.
Oh, he is getting on the leaders. Leo loses probably 2 positions. No, he's gaining now. He's trying to stick
Flakies, I think, has made a mistake, really dropping back now down into 5th place. Galoops really making a good start on the medium tyres. Getting a jump on the master plan drivers. Currently 4-way fight for the lead.
Most definitely. Just be aware. It could be a 5-car battle because Simply is catching up right now. You got Leo. You got Aquils. They're all battling. Right now, Master Plan, they just need to do is keep their
Quatris makes a mistake. He drops back with his teammate. Oh no.
Quatris.
I can't believe it. I think he's just kept it within the slipstream, so good for him. Galoops goes really wide. Oh no. And it leaves the 2 master plan drivers out in front in a 1-2.
They're keeping their composure. They're trying to be a little bit more patient, put pressure on both of the Conagens racing team. And not just that, Gale too. Simply, Brem. You got some drivers, some really testable drivers over here. I can't really say the other way, but you get what I'm saying. Right now, Quatris is going for the lead, and he does go for the lead.
Nice for the lead. Obviously, those medium tires really outpacing those hard tires really early on. Leo taking a really wide line.
I think it's because I think the 2 master plan drivers are trying to take more of a safer route. They thought that the pressure was going to get the best for them, but apparently it looks like Quatris made a quick improvement. Oh, Simply! Oh my goodness, Simply made a
wow, and Galoops makes a mistake, so does Leo. It's really left Quatris and Kai really out in the lead at the minute. Quatris, especially so, I believe half a second for Quatris. Really stands all the way now.
Right now, yeah, Quatris is leading the race right now. Aquils for Master Plan in P2. Leo in P3. Oh, not in P3. Simply is in P3. Leo's in P4, but he makes a mistake. Galoops is gaining a position. Isn't this quite something?
Hectic first 2 laps. Really, Quatris really pulling away, which is really surprising to me. Obviously, keeping it really clean and consistent, weaving on the straight, trying to break the slipstream. We go into the 3rd lap. 55.2 for Quatris. Absolutely rapid.
Oh, Aquils! He's gaining.
Trying to make a move.
Aquils is indeed gaining up. He's trying to put a little bit of pressure on Quatris, trying to retake the lead. But you got Simply right behind him, and Galoops and Leo.
And I do have to say, those runners on the medium might have a harder time in their second stint, as proven by Division 1. We saw lots of drivers go in the hard and overtake the medium drivers on the second stint. So Quattrus really has to pull away here. So does Galoops.
Here comes one the long straight. Well, not really long straight, but it's a straight still on that decent braking. Oh no, Aqueos didn't made that very well. Currently, we're seeing Quattrus holding the lead. Aqueos is in P2. Galoops is in P3. Simply in P4, and Leo's in P5. Anything can most definitely can happen for sure.
For sure, as we see someone go really well in the background, I think other drivers are currently joining the fight for first place. I see Rodney just behind Leo, and even further back, remember, for Spirit Racing trying to join in on the fight for the lead as well.
Hey, we gotta hold on for one moment. Galoops is gaining.
Galoops is gaining. So 35.1.
And he's trying to go for the lead.
He's trying to go for the lead.
Also going for the lead. 3-car battle for the lead. Possibly 4, maybe 5, could be 6. Oh, we got officialing rain coming in 34 minutes.
34 minutes. Oh dear. Wow, that was really something. Quattrus, Kai, and Galoops, I really think are the most consistent around these corners. I think.
Most definitely.
Yeah, most definitely, yeah. But I'm really happy to see that.
Galoops.
Ooh, we're trying to go for it.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
no,
he's wide.
He goes into the dirt.
Wide.
Aqueos, 3/10. Closing within the gap. I think Quattrus might went wide. No, he died. Too hard to tell. Aqueos is losing pace. Galoops is trying to retake P2 position. Oh, Leo, I think kind of went wide a little bit. But nice recovery, though. A little battle for P2 between Aqueos and Galoops. But now we could possibly see a 3-car battle for P2 with Simply joining in. Probably putting pressure, trying to capitalize this battle and trying to go for a 1-2 with his teammate Quattrus.
A 6-way fight for me. You absolutely love to see it. All going down, trying to follow Quattrus on the straight, weaving all the way. Currently holding half second as we go into the first corner. Let's see if anyone makes any mistakes. Here we go. Everyone's kept it nice and clean. Now, obviously, Rodney has joined the fight for Audi Racing. You'll love to see it, as Quattrus still maintains his lead through the first set of corners.
Yeah, absolutely. Currently Quattrus is doing really well, holding the lead. Currently, we're seeing battles where kind of is starting to hurt the tires. It's going to hurt the tires on the long run. So they're going to have to... So someone's going to have to capitalize and get out of that fighting position. Simply going for P2. Galoops is probably getting a pace. He does. He's going for P2. Leo is also slowly gaining pace and starting to get a little bit of the slipstream too. Now it's just getting a little bit quiet, and it gets a little bit louder because we're seeing overtakes after overtakes after overtakes. Right now, from this point, I think the hards are going to be the stronger tires around here by now. I think the mediums are probably going to be the ones that are going to be hard.
Goes really wide.
Oh, yes, I see that.
I think it's around, wow. Around lap 8 that the medium tires really start to go off, and probably around lap 10 where all the medium drivers will start to pit. Maybe onto the hards, or maybe even going for a 2-star, medium, soft.
Oh, most definitely. Absolutely. Leo's in P2. I think he's now trying to go for that position. Let's see. Quattrus is on mediums. Leo's on hard. Leo's is trying to go for the lead. Trying to retake the position. Head into those complex corners. Simply loses a lot of pace.
The driver for Cottagen's racing team really not having a good time. Really has to try hard to try stay in the slipstream of the leading 5.
Oh, most definitely. Leo, oh my goodness. If collisions were on, that would have been a dive bomb. But Leo is still in P2. Galoops and Aqueals is starting to catch pace a little bit. Right now, once again, Quatris, he's probably on a bit of a disadvantage right now. It looks like the hard tires are going to be the stronger tires right now, for sure. Quatris is trying to hold the lead, but it looks like the gap is starting to close in. The door's starting to close in. That's what we're seeing right now. Galoops is trying to have a bit of piece of action, but right now he's on medium tires. I don't know if he's going to have the pace. Oh, the door's closing in. 2/10 is the difference. I think that's right. Yes. And we're probably going to see a lead change. No. Yes, no, yes, no.
They're switching back all the time. Leo really trying to edge ahead of the really trying to edge ahead of the minute.
He's now in the lead, but Quatris can probably take it back. Quatris tried to take it back. Leo is trying to maintain the pace. They're together.
Absolutely neck and neck. Really good viewing experience as Leo really tries to take the inside line on Quatris coming into the snail. The rest of the drivers just really don't have the pace to keep up with these two.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Leo goes a little bit wide, but I think he's going to get a little bit of a good exit. Yes, he does. He does get a good exit. Now the door's going to close in now. Not too much. Quatris is, despite he's on medium tires, he's maintaining that pace. I'm very surprised, but at the same time, I'm getting kind of scared a little bit because anything can happen, for sure.
Anything can happen. Something that will happen is the medium tires will start going off on the
goes wide.
Oh no, Galoops goes wide.
Oh no. But look, Aqueous is starting to catch up on the pace. He's right behind his teammate. Well, his teammate Leo is trying to go for the lead. It's getting a little closer and closer. What should be the expected pit time? Like, not pit time, like a lap to pit. Oh.
Now we know that the undercut is really powerful here. Someone has gone into the pits. It's San CRP1 on the soft tires, probably going to the hards.
Yes,
but the medium tires really start to degrade on this lap, so you might see Leo start to overtake Quatris very soon. I'd say lap 10, we can expect the medium runners to pit.
Oh!
Leo goes really wide. Oh no!
But he might go for the lead. Oh my goodness! Quatris, Leo. But he might go. This is a battle for the lead at Flevo track.
But here we go. Leo mounts the attack on Quatris. His tires obviously not working as well as he wants. Leo now dived into the lead.
Leo goes for the lead. I'm so sorry. This is honestly exciting to watch. This is very exciting. This is where excitement comes in. A little bit of jitter I see, but it's fine. It's not too bad. Leo does indeed go for the lead, but can he maintain the pace, or can Quatris somehow figure it out? Looks like Quatris is trying to retake the lead by the straights and pray to God that he makes it through the turns.
Real quick, I just want to turn your attention. There is really a really big battle for P7 currently forming with the battle markers at the minute. We've completely missed that. Obviously,
yes.
Big group of drivers obviously have split off from the leaders, and they're all now battling for 7th place.
Oh yeah, most definitely. RX Gamer, Ava, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering, and Bram.
Ava's really surprising because apparently they were D1 pace, I think. Rather, they were really they started third in this race. So really surprising to see that they've dropped all the way back down to 7th place.
Yeah, it looks like they just really didn't have the pace and like that, but now they're in the battle for P7, and that's quite something.
See. Anyway, Quattrus now starting to fall behind Leo a little bit. I reckon
Most
he's either
definitely.
he's gonna pit soon for the undercut. I reckon, and that's
That
definitely
could be the
something
case.
definitely something to look out for.
Oh, most definitely. Currently, Quattrus. Yeah, Quattrus. He's trying to make sure to keep the pace. Right now, he's still not too far, but at the same time, you can definitely tell those medium tires are giving up, for
You know,
sure.
and maybe now Kai and Rodney are gonna smell their chance and maybe start to mount an attack on the leader.
Yep, he's going for the
Yep,
undercut.
he's diving in. Yep, diving in. Probably gonna switch on. He's weaving in. Leaving in the pit straight as all the other medium runners, apart from Gaelic, pit with him, watches onto the hard tyres as we expected going to the end of the race. Maybe it'll work out.
Yep, it's pretty much a team orders. Both Quattrus and Simply are both pitting together.
Now this is really bad for Gaelic because he obviously wants to stick with his fellow medium runners, but by staying out for another lap, the drivers
It could
have just
compromise him.
yeah, he can compromise him. I think he's made a mistake staying out this long.
Oh, most definitely. Currently, right now, Master Bland is now 1 and 2. Leo and Aqueous. Okay, sorry about that. Currently, we got Leo and Aqueous. Both in 1 and 2 right now, on the hard. What lap do you expect, Ben, for them to pit?
I reckon lap 14 or 15. Obviously, we just saw the mediums drop off in about 8 laps, but obviously the drivers do want to get the undercut on their fellow
Exactly.
drivers, so we could see them pit on maybe lap 14 or 15.
Well, it looks like they're staying within. I'm currently looking through all the other drivers too. Rodney, Gale is going to pit.
Gale is going to pit. I'm really interested to see how far behind he drops behind his fellow drivers. Maybe such as Quattrus as well. Let's see where he is in comparison.
He's going for the hard tires, of course.
Yeah, he absolutely dives past. Something really interesting. I think Simply or Wolf is on 2-stop. Because I think they were on... Yeah, really. Yeah, they pitted for the mediums, but I think they were on the mediums before, so probably trying to go for medium, soft. Definitely something to look out for.
Actually, they're in the two completely separate pitch strategies. Quattrus is on hard, Simply is on mediums. I'm looking at it right now. My eyes are not deceiving. They're completely two different pitch strategies.
Kai really coming under pressure from Rodney at the minute. Great first performance for them. I do believe that is their first time in the league, so to be running in the podium places is really, really good.
Oh, most definitely. Right now, these drivers are putting the practice, putting the time and dedication for this, and this is already starting off with a complete bang right now. Multiple battles. This is awesome. This is completely awesome. Would you guys agree? When I say would you guys agree, the people in the chat and also my fellow commentator, would you agree?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, just want to point out 19 people watching at the minute. I'm sure they would agree. Simply, by the way, 2 green sectors, maybe going to set the fastest lap, obviously, without slipstream from their teammate, falling away from Quattrus just a little bit. Let's see if they can set the fastest lap.
Currently, we are looking at Simply. Is he going to go for the... No, he doesn't. Red on Sector 3. So Gayloops still has the fastest lap.
Still with the fastest lap, although when the hard runners switch to the mediums, I definitely think that's going to change.
Oh, most definitely. Right now we're at lap 12 out of 25.
I think you can really tell that the hard tires are starting to degrade a little bit. The medium runners now catching the leaders, with Leo actually starting to drop a bit closer to Kai.
Actually, look at Aqueous. Aqueous is starting to be in a bit of a pressure situation with Rodney. Rodney's starting to catch up a little bit. We could see another battle.
Let's see another battle. Obviously, the pit window is opening soon. Now at half race distance already. I'm looking at Quattrus's times now, currently gaining about a second, maybe 2 seconds a lap. So really, really starting to put the pressure on the leaders here.
Right now, yeah. So right now, yeah, the pit window is going to start to open very soon. Right now, they're doing pretty good. It looks like they're playing a bit of more of a long end of the game. Quattrus and Simply, I don't know what their strategy is because they're on two completely different pit strategies. So anything can happen, most definitely. Right now, the last thing that Master Plan should be doing is they shouldn't be battling each other. If they do that, they're gonna hurt themselves. So they gotta play the team game.
Play the team game. Currently, I do believe this is their debut as a new team, as the newly formed Mogus Master Plan team. So 1-2 finish would be really good. This really is their race to lose.
Oh, most definitely. And once again, with the livery that they're heavily inspired, let's just say a lot of people are looking at them right now. But currently, Simply and Quattrus. Once again, I think Simply is gonna go for 2-stop, most definitely for sure. Wait a minute, we just got noticed.
Oh,
Simply
Simply goes really wide.
Oh
I can't believe I've
no!
just seen that. He goes really wide. Oh, that was horrible. They lost so much time.
I just caught that for just the right moment.
Just caught it.
Now DSF is now battling for battling Ava, not Ava, but Smee for P5 is just, oh boy, this is quite something.
Action taking place all over the track as we now enter lap 14. Drivers on the hards probably going to pit at the end of this lap. As we see, Rodney has actually dropped a second back from Leo and Kai.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. This is quite something to see. Right now, if the plan works for Master Plan, they could definitely go for a 1-2 victory, or at least a really decent bit of points, for sure. DSF. Oh, look at this, a battle for P5. Wait, Quattrus is going to be joining in the fray. Where's his teammate at? Simply's losing, already making mistakes.
I think Simply's definitely gone on the wrong strategy here. As proven by the T1 race, the 2-stop was significantly slower than the 1-stopper, so I really think they've made a mistake.
Quattrus is definitely now going for the P4. He gained like 3 positions in one go. Went from P8 to P5. Quattrus is now looking for another position to overtake. For sure.
The leaders, now coming up down the pit straight. I'm really interested to see if they're going to pit on this lap or the next lap. I reckon if the leaders do pit now, we'll see a lot of people dive into the pits as a result as well.
I want to see this for sure, especially that Quattrus is gaining.
Let's see, does Leo dive into the pits? He doesn't. No, none of them do.
Oh, wow.
Out.
So they're going to have to pit soon. They are going to have to pit soon because Quattrus is gaining.
Someone's diving in.
Extreme pace. Oh, who is it?
Simcoe's, he went really wide, dives in for the undercut.
RX Gamer 2.
RX Gamer Vicity 2.
Smee's going for a medium.
Let's see how much time we gain.
Medium tires 2.
Medium tires 2. I do have to point out, it would be really interesting to see, but some drivers could stick it out and go hard soft. Although I'm not sure how good of a strategy that would be.
I have, right now, I don't think it would be the best decision, in my opinion, because Quattrus is gaining a lot of ground. And you can tell those hard tires are not doing them any favors. So if I was them, I would recommend to pit while they have the time.
I reckon we'll see a lot of people diving now, especially Leo, Kai, and Rodney. It's essential. They're going to be losing so much time to the previous medium runners. Obviously, Quattrus now all the way up in fourth, only 8.4 seconds behind the leaders, even after stopping. So he's had a very good stint, gone unnoticed, I think.
Most
As they
definitely.
most definitely as they come now past bit, yeah, they're all going to dive in at
There
15
we
as we
go.
stop.
As long as they do well within the
All the
stopping
drivers
at
are
the
driving
pit
in.
box.
Well, it's a bit boring when all the drivers follow each other in, but Quattrus absolutely flies past. Now he has
Medium. Fortress
gonna
is
go
now
to
the new
medium.
leader. Simply is in P2. But with how Simply was doing, I think that P2 position is going to go away about around lap 18 to lap 20.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
that's
that's very
every.
soon.
So every driver has pitted now. The only driver expected to pit again is simply Quattrus. Now has about a 10-second gap. So let's see how long he can hold on.
Wait, did Gale pit?
Yep, Gale pitted before.
Okay, just want to make sure. And I think, yeah, he's already losing the. He's going to get ready to lose the P2 position. Simply's going to get ready to lose it. Gale is right behind him. And with how Simply made a lot of mistakes. I'm not saying that Gale made mistakes like that. We haven't seen it. But we know Simply did. And he pit before Gale like by a couple of laps for sure.
Hmm.
Right now, Leo and Aquils, I think they're trying to play more of a team strat. They're already starting to gain pace already. I don't think they're trying to battle against each other. I think they're trying to work together. I think that could be the case. I have zero clue. Trying to keep it professional. But right now, Simply still holding P2, but Gale is right behind him for the battle of P2.
Oh, the Mogus Master Plan drivers really helping each other along with Rodney barely holding on, but doing a good job. Really, really now cutting down the gap between Simply, Galoops, and Quattrus. Trying to take the lead.
And not just that, Quattrus is on hard tires. Don't forget that. So he probably gonna lose that pace in about maybe lap 20, lap 21. That could be the case. Around between lap 18 to lap 21. That's my guess.
My guess is lap 19.
Lap 19. So around my bubble.
Rodney. That's all right. Rodney now taking the purple first sector, obviously the fresh tyres. Gonna make us see some new fastest laps. I do wonder who's gonna get it. My bet would be, I reckon Kai's gonna get it. He's got some good slipstream behind his teammate, and he has more pace than Rodney.
Almost definitely. Right now, what I'm seeing is simply just good teamwork between the master plan drivers.
Yeah.
And that's what you need as a good teammate. If you have a good teammate that's willing to stick their necks out, then that's a race winning formula for sure.
Sure.
A decently well pace with a decently well teammate. That could be a race winning. And look, they're already getting ready for battle for P3 and P2 right off the bat. That's how much time they have gained. They're getting ready. They're like sharks, ready to smell. They're smelling blood in the water. They're getting ready to attack.
I don't think they're going to be able to put up much defense from these three. Now, really, really starting to challenge for the lead of the race.
Wait a minute. Aquils and Rodney, they're battling. If I was them, I would recommend just, chill it out a bit if you want to do well in the long run. I know they're not teammates, but there's a bigger fish that they need to reel in. Leo already going for P2. Yeah, going for P2.
Leo's through, Kai's through, Rodney's almost through. We've got to remember, Simply also has to pit, so I think a really, really bad strategy choice on them. Maybe they can salvage up to P7, but
Simply went wide.
Now that I say
Ronnie
that,
gets
they go
through.
wide. Oh dear. 5 seconds now, the gap between Quattrus, Leo, and Kai, and Rodney closing all the time. I don't think he'll be able to hold on.
Most definitely. Our really decently well driver Quattrus is trying to do what he can, but I don't know if he will. The pace is already catching up.
Half a second in half a lap alone. I'll give
Oh,
it a
yeah.
few more laps. Oh dear.
I'm currently watching an onboard from Aquio's perspective and seeing how well they're working together. This is absolutely terrific. Ronnie holds the fastest lap right now. But just overall, the teamwork belongs to Masterplan. They're doing absolutely terrific. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It really could be a podium on debut for Rodney if he keeps this up. Maybe even a win if he's able to catch Leo and Kai. But the way it's been going at the minute, I really think it's going to be a 1-2 for the Masterplan team.
Oh, most definitely. Look at the gap. 3.5. 3.4. Like, we have a decent bit of laps. The race is not over yet. We're at 19 out of 25. And this is already starting to get crazy. Right now, they're at Sector 3. Getting ready to start lap number 20. We're getting ready to head to 6 to go. Right now, it's 7 to go, but we're heading to 6 here very soon.
Really getting there. 3.1 seconds. I think they've taken a second out of Quattrus in this lap, so I reckon there'll be an attack on lap 21 or 22. Quattrus really trying his best to hold on, but I don't think he'll be able to do it.
I mean, if Quattrus makes a mistake, then we might see the battle now. If Quattrus makes a mistake. Look at Rodney. Rodney's going for the battle. Look at this. Rodney's trying to go for the battle. Leo is holding in for P2. This is going to be quite something.
Really close. Rodney overtakes Kai. First time in a while. Now it's second place. Really challenging Leo down to the sweeping left. Coming into one of the most technical parts of the track, the snail. Let's see if he's able to get past Leo. Helped by Slipstream.
Aquos is playing a bit of a safer route.
Wow, really lost lots of time there.
Yep.
Kai sweeps past like it's nothing.
Most definitely. Look, drop down to 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds now.
Real quick, I just want to point.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just want to point your attention to again a massive battle for P7. All the midfielders really just bunched up to the middle. Within half a second, it'll be really cool to see how that transpires once.
Okay, Loops went wide.
Right up.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. Making his debut for Hugh Performance, obviously. Not a bad effort, I don't think. Maybe if he didn't make that many mistakes, he could be a bit further up. But you got to remember, Simply has to pit again, so he will get that position back anyway. All
right, now we are at 5 laps to go.
5 to go.
In the Netherlands.
Yep, Simply comes into the pits, definitely going to the softs. Although
I don't know if this is going to work. I think that this was not how Simply's plan was going to go.
Well, a few good laps and he'll be able to catch up. This really bunched up battle for P7 at the minute, currently going on between 5 drivers. Less than a second now up front.
But now, look at it. We're in slipstream range. Slipstream range. Leo, Aquos, the 2 Masterplan drivers. Quattrus is going to have to defend like his life is depend on it. And that's going to be something that's going to be a very difficult task. Especially that Leo is right there. Leo is on behind. I'm going to go on the onboard camera. Leo goes for the lead. Quattrus, though, takes it back because Leo went a little bit wide. Here it comes. Oh my goodness, these fast corners. I think Leo went a little
And this
bit
is it.
wide, but he still
This
has
is
pace.
it.
Quattrus loses a little bit of pace. Leo goes for the position.
Yeah, Leo
And he
gets
takes
it.
the
Kai's
lead.
next. Rodney's next. He's falling back. He has to try and hold on, but he has 4 laps to do it.
Aqueous is going to get the slipstream from his teammates. Now it's a double. It's a double position, double podium position for Master Bland. This is actually quite something to see. Teamwork can make the dream work. 4 to go. Quattrus
Yeah,
is
of
losing
course.
pace. Ronnie goes for P3.
I think it most certainly looks like it's going to be a podium on debut for the Audi driver.
Oh,
Maybe he
most
can try.
definitely.
Maybe he could try capture to the master plan drivers, but it looks like it's going to be yet again another 1-2. Obviously, in D1, it was Royal and TJ heading a 1-2 for Saigon as well. I think we're going to see a repeat here if they can keep it up.
This is actually just awesome to see right now. Is just purified racing, teamwork, making the dream work. Right now, Rodney, anything can happen. Rodney can most definitely can catch up and probably put that double podium, the double podium sweep into jeopardy.
Any mistakes from either of this trio and it's over. Seriously, any like one big mistake and Quattrus could really be in contention for a podium. Only 1 second behind.
Most definitely, but I don't. For me, I just don't think. I don't know. He doesn't have as much pace. He lost a lot of it.
Oh, we've had a disconnection, by the way. The pulsator last season, DSF, has disconnected.
Oh no, I feel so sorry for him. But look, Rodney is catching up. Rodney is starting to catch up. He's right there. Right now, Aqueous and Leo, they're holding 1 and 2.
Three-way fight for the leads. Rodney has really found pace. Like 0.2 of a second coming into the snail. Rodney really takes it wide though, and that's where he's losing all the time.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's going a little bit wide, and
You can see he's lost 3/10 just on that snail alone.
that is that corner itself can be a deal breaker, for sure. Another DNF.
Oh, it's simply he's had enough, and they've disconnected.
Oh no. It just didn't went. It just didn't went within his favor at all. Rodney goes wide. No.
No, Rodney goes wide. That might be his hopes for second or first place over. Coming into the last 2 laps, still a 1-2 from Leo and Kai. Now we have to start wondering which one of them is going to win the race.
Now we're heading to the penultimate lap. And right now, Leo and Aqueous are now holding 1 and 2. I don't know if Rodney can gain back or if the 2 Master Blend drivers makes a mistake. But right now,
Rodney's still in it.
it's
Don't count him out.
Rodney is doing terrific. He's still going a little bit wide though. That's the problem. I think pressure's getting the best of him. If I was him, I should be happy for P3. Just be happy of the position that you're in. Don't feel pressure of the cars behind. Just feel the moment of the position that you are currently in. That's what it means. Currently, we are now hearing there's a battle for P5. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in battle for P5.
Absolutely right. There's a pack that we're talking about. Ava Flaky, Smilk, Simcoes, and Caleb's really dropping back. But still another battle for P5. Really want to look out for after we finish. Watching the battle for P1, still Rodney lagging behind a little bit. Kai slightly behind. I have to say, it looks like Leo has had the upper hand all race. I really think he's going to get this one.
I think that Aqueous, Leo, doesn't matter who's in the lead. I think they're just trying to play the safe game, trying to go for a double podium. I think they're thinking the bigger picture than the smaller picture.
Coming up to the finish line for the final lap. And it's going to be White
The race.
Flag,
Yep.
sponsored by your mother.
Okay.
As
Okay.
Leo.
Calm down.
Leo's ahead by 5 tenths. Really has the upper hand still, but Rodney's
Oh, look
trying
at
to close
Rodney!
in.
Rodney gained pace, and now he's in the battle. Here comes Rodney, battling for P2 against Eight Wheels. Oh boy, this could be something to see. Eight Wheels and Rodney for battle for P2. Can Rodney pressure Eight Wheels to make a mistake for an overtake?
Oh, I don't think so. I think, oh, Leo's slightly wide. I don't think it's made much difference. 3 tenths ahead. Rodney, I think, is not going to challenge for the win no longer. He's messed up the snail again. That leaves it between the two master plan drivers, Leo and Kai, coming into the final sector of the race.
Oh, absolutely. I know we were talking about the battle for P5, and then all of a sudden I saw the chat room, and all of a sudden I see, here comes Rodney, and Rodney's in the
Oh,
battle.
Rodney's still here. Rodney's still at 4 tenths. He's any mistake from these drivers, and it could be it.
Oh, most definitely.
Final turn. Any mistakes? Keeping it clean. They've all kept it clean. It's Leo who's ahead. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Leo
Oh, most definitely.
He just has it ahead. Kai, can he catch up in time? I don't think he can. Coming up for a finish, less than a 10 between them. And it's going to be Leo.
Leo and
Only
Eight Wheels.
just
Oh my goodness.
on the skin of his teeth. So we need to quickly watch the battle for P5 between Ava, Flakies, and Milk. I think Ava's just gone slightly wide at the end.
I think Milk is going to go for P5. Ava.
And the drag race, Gailey goes. Gailey barely gets it.
Oh my goodness.
All
by
happening
like
at
3/10. Like, not even, yeah, by 3/10. But that was an extremely good race for Leo and Aqueos. They played the ultimate team strategy, and I will have to say it, that was a pure domination.
Yeah, domination. It's yet another one.
Yep, from qualifying to the race, it was just nothing but total victory.
Of course.
Like, of course, Quatris did tried, but I just think the pitch strategies just didn't went the way it should have gone for them.
As we now watch the final driver, Gustav Goose. Unfortunately, no points for them. But hopefully they would have gained some experience from this race. And that's it. It's Leo and Kai heading a 1-2 for Master Plan. Baskar, who was your driver of the day?
Oh my goodness, there could be different varieties. I'm gonna have to say, this is gonna, just hear me out. I think it's gonna be Ronnie. Ronnie was truly, Ronnie was truly an underdog. He didn't just maintain pace. He went for the battle, and that was for sure something. And that's what we most definitely like to see. It was just a purified battle.
Well, so I would have said the exact same thing. Rodney, great performance, and on his debut as well. I think that's really good for him, and obviously a podium for the newly established Audi team. Lovely.
But once again, a big congratulations to Leo and Eight Wheels for the total domination that they had. Good effort for other teams, but man, that was for sure something. And I am so happy that Division 2 West is back, and it's in a good hands. Like, from that race alone, that was already something for sure.
Really a lot of potential, and hopefully we'll see a championship battle emerge between hopefully the top 4 Quatris. If we had gone on the right strategy, we really had some pace. So we'll see what happens with the championship in the next rounds.
Most definitely. But we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm Basco with a wine.
I'm Yannington.
And we see you guys next time in Division 2 West.